Welcome to your daily focus for January the 13th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly do send it right back to you. January the 13th, 13, unlucky 13. It's the Death card. It's releasing, letting go of, moving past something that has been holding you back. And giving birth to something new, something that you desire, something that you want, something that you are striving for, or would like to strive for, would like the opportunity to do something different, or be with a different group of people, or change your lifestyle to a healthier, more fit lifestyle, or I could just sit here and ramble on different things that we can change in our life and things that we want to change in our life, and yet circumstance, environment, our way of thinking, our perception holds us back in some way. That could very well be. It could be an actual thing holding you back, that you don't have the money, or you don't have the time, you don't have the resources, you don't have the energy to do what you want to do. It could be as simple as you've always wanted a garden in the backyard, but because you work or take care of the kids or whatever, you give a lot of volunteer hours, you really don't have time to really get to the garden ever. It's always just out of reach because of a time limitation. And how something turns around to allow you the time, the energy, the finances. If we add up the numerology for today, it's a 9 energy. So that is the Hermit. That is making the plan. It is all about making the plan. There is so much energy in Capricorn. Capricorn is on fire right now with making the plan, setting the goals, and doing the steps, making the hard choices, tearing down parts of our life so that we can build anew. And today I think we have the sun sitting right with Pluto and Saturn, but it's like exact today. And that gives us the ability to influence the outcomes of certain parts of our life. So the energy around us is enabling us, helping us to not only set those goals, and set that strategy, but to actually be able to step through it, to walk it, to do it, to create it ourselves. We're being given the tools, so to speak. We have the Sun, the South Node, Jupiter, Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, all in Capricorn. And they're all just sitting right there together pretty well. Well, Jupiter's a little ways out, but it's about the order, it's about the foundation, it's about the strength. And it's going after your goals and dreams. Capricorn's the goat, right? Climbing that mountain. One step at a time. Not looking down. Not going back down part way and then trying again. Climbing up that mountain. Sometimes we do have to come down a little bit to go back up. Moon. I believe the moon was in Leo for the weekend, so chances are by the time most of us wake up, it will have moved into Virgo. So it's a little bit more about, we're more analytic with our environments, getting rid of the clutter, seeing the clutter, the necessities, what is necessary, what is useless, what is no longer of value. It's a beautiful energy to take inventory. We have the Two of Cups. New relationships, new dreams, new desires, new goals. Bonding with another. This could definitely be new friends, new people coming into your life today, even though we are really under that lunar eclipse energy. We still have to remember that the solar eclipse energy is also going to follow us, and that was more of a serendipity kind of energy. So it could be coming in today to new partnerships. All of a sudden you meet somebody and you don't even realize it, that they're going to walk the rest of your journey with you. Making new plans, inventions, creativity. All of it's highlighted when this card comes out. New passions, new dreams, new goals. We have the Four of Cups. The Gratitude card appears. When's the last time we've really seen this card? It hasn't been too often. This is really about being honest about what you truly have in your life, what you have to work with, getting realistic about where you are and how you can actually go forward with what you have now, and being grateful that you have those tools available to you, however few you may feel they are, and start writing them down. I'm grateful that I grow my courage each and every day a little bit more, my strength a little bit more. Be grateful about who you are becoming, what you have to work with, your personality, your habits and behaviors that make you you, your talents, your abilities, the way you shine. And allow that light to shine, because we're going to be out there possibly meeting new people in our lives, or new situations in our lives, or new opportunities unfold before our eyes in our life. And so we want to raise our energy. We don't want to be sitting there all kind of mopey. We want to get excited. We want to jump up and down. We want to raise our energy. Like do jumping jacks in the morning just to get that blood circulating, just to get that bolt, that jolt. And look at this, the King of Swords. We get very determined on where we're going, what we want to accomplish, what we want to do. When this card shows up, it matters little what other people think. You're really following your heart, your truth, and you can see where you can step into that. And that might be scary. It might bring in anxieties and stresses, and don't worry so much about the anxiety and stresses. Know you've got this. Know that you have the talent or the ability or the personality, or it's just because you are you that you can step into writing that book, dancing that dance, singing that song, climbing your mountain of success. Whatever that image of success looks like for you and what area of your life it's in, you get very determined. This is kind of like a take no prisoners kind of attitude. So we get that strength of who we are and our passions and our dreams and what really needs to leave in order for new to come in. And really being decisive about what that new is going to be based on what you already have to work with. So it's a very realistic energy. So yes, we have the ability to influence the outcomes of our lives right now in areas if we tap into the energy. So make a plan for today. Stand in that Superman pose and see yourself going forward in the direction you want. Physical well-being is only one good thought away. Well, physical well-being is, I just told you to do jumping jacks in the morning, and then we get this. Physical well-being is only one good thought away. You know, we are the first generations to live 90% of our lives indoors. We live in our concrete jungles, so to speak. And it's really not a very healthy practice. We do need fresh air. We need to, feel our toes in the water, or walking through the grass. You ever walk through the grass on a summer morning when the dew is still there? And your feet kind of get damp and a little cool, and it feels good sometimes because it's so humid. To embrace nature, to breathe in its beauties. And I think that is the first step of physical well being. Because once you realize that you're a part of that nature, of this planet, of this universe, you start to realize that you want to take care of the vessel that you are. Take care of the beautiful you. Healthier, stronger. So our physical well-being is only one good thought away. So maybe it's just stopping for a second and saying, Dorito or salad? So I don't think the decisions are hard. We don't have to push ourselves. We don't have to, this card isn't saying we've got to start working out an hour a day and pumping irons. But if that's your thing, I mean, absolutely go for it. But if it's not, don't feel like you have to really exert yourself. It's by asking yourself to just do one thought differently than you would have normally have chosen. Retraining yourself where you didn't even know that you were trained. So pay more attention to the emotion that you're feeling. And it could be that you want to. I'm kind of getting the sense that we may turn to unhealthy lifestyles by trying to avoid some of the decisions or some of the energy that is around us right now. So we want to feel good. We want, there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, I feel, in a lot of people's lives right now. A lot of confusion, a lot of decision making. And it's for different parts of our lives, yes. And so there's stresses and anxieties that go with that. And so sometimes we want to run away, we want to escape. I'm kind of getting that more with this card and the environment that we're in right now with all this Capricorn heavy energy. And the gods are talking. So keep those each and every thought turning yourself into a healthier lifestyle. Just be more conscious of the decisions that you make automatically. Pay attention to it and see where you end up, and see where all of a sudden it's like, oh, I never thought of that before that way. You could have every disease known to man within you today, and if you chose different feeling thoughts tomorrow, they would all leave your body. The key is not to give any unwanted thing much attention. When it doesn't feel good, turn your attention someplace else. So just make sure that feeling good is something that is really something that's going to move you forward, that's going to bring out the joy, the smile of your heart outwardly. The key is not to give any unwanted thing much attention. That could be an actual environment, it could be a person, it could be your own thought process. Oh, did I hold that up for you so you could read that? I'm sorry. I don't know if I've been doing that lately, have I? Nobody said anything. You guys are too nice sometimes to me. Okay, let's see what our animals have to say. Look at this. Freedom. Feel that wind flowing through your hair as you run through the field. Close your eyes and just imagine it. Freedom, transformation, free spirit, move, and courage. The secret of happiness is freedom. The secret of freedom is courage. Horse has a powerful message to share with you in regards of your time of transformation and newfound freedom. Sometimes it's easier just to sit in your fuzzy PJs and hope that life will change, and yet you continue to allow yourself to be shackled away from your true spirit and your soul. However, Horse tells you it's time to dream big. It may be time to make changes within your current relationships, whether romantic or platonic, or it could be that you feel stifled by your current career choice. Freedom doesn't mean that you have to give up your entire life. Instead, allow yourself to disconnect from the anchors tied around you, and that takes courage. The end result will be positive. Spend some time in nature, taking in the feeling of the wind in your hair. Breathe in nature's goodness and just be. Just a few moments of solitude each day can allow your soul to reboot and clear itself from life's toxicities, freeing it in order to see the proper path. Horse could also mean that it's time for you to move house locations into the country. So it's about getting outside, breathing in that fresh air, however cold or hot it may be, depending on where you are in the world. Me, I'm freezing. But it really, actually, it's been kind of mild. Milder than it should be. But get out there and take a couple of breaths and try and find some outdoor activity, even if it's just pretending the mailbox is at the end of the street and you just got to walk to the corner and back. Just allow yourself a little bit of exercise. But hey, if you want to start your day with jumping jacks and really get that blood going, then by all means do that as well. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.